How's everything going, guys? Welcome to another video here. I am Guenter. Welcome to another reaction video. Today we're going to be doing Nostalgia Critic's The Croods, the DreamWorks production from 2013. I have seen this film. I watched it once. It was with my wife and my brother-in-law when he was younger. He wanted to watch this film. He had it on DVD, so we watched it. I think we've actually got in the house somewhere, might have a copy of it somewhere, of The Croods. So yeah, this came out 2013. All I remember from this film is this little sloth character going, da da da. That's all I remember. That's all I remember from this film. Don't remember anything else from it at all. If you have seen it, guys, let me know what would you give it. I'd probably give it like a 6 out of 10 rating wise. But yeah, I don't remember much from it at all. So we're gonna watch Doug's reaction of it here. I just realised I've got no liquids out, so I'm gonna have to do this all with a dry throat, which I've got swollen tonsils at the moment, caused by when I'm asleep. I breathe through my mouth and it's dried the inside of my throat out, so it's allergies. So we're going to get on with the video here, guys. We've got June 6th, June 7th, SoCal Game Expo. I think they're there this week, actually. They've been there all week. They're doing that right now, actually, Doug and Brad. So, should we get on with it? 3, 2, 1. Nostalgia Critic, The Croods from 2013. Let's go. I've done it again.
We're coming to California, everybody.
It would work if we turn my headset on.
See us at SoCal Gaming Expo in Pasadena, June 6th to 7th. Hope to see you there.
You may notice I put a border up to try and help me get some copyright.
So there we were, going along our merry caveman ways, when suddenly a magic portal teleported us to a strange new world. This wasn't no ordinary cave, y'all. We encountered these hideous monsters that were too horrible to describe.
Oh, what's this now?
One thing was for sure. Our world would never be the same.
1 Foot in the Cave. That reminds me of a very old British comedy called 1 Foot in the Grave, starring Richard Wilson. And he has a very famous catchphrase. I don't believe it. He played a character called Victor Meldrew. When I say, that's what I think of when I see 1 Foot in the Cave. I think of 1 Foot in the Grave. It was like an early 90s British sitcom.
My God, it's our cave selves, brought here from the dawn of time.
Are those designer jeans he's wearing?
Yeah, I was hoping they'd catch on. You know, half the town is wearing them, so, you know, like 5 people.
Wait, if they're cavemen, why do they talk like us?
Who cares? We gotta get them back home.
Wait a minute. Are those foot mittens you're wearing?
What, you mean our shoes?
We are very close-minded about those.
Oh, come on. Not every new idea is a bad idea.
Oh, Cave Heather and her free-spirited thinking again.
Hey, I gotta know. How'd you get your purple hair in your time? The answer would haunt your nightmares. Oh, God.
Come on, let's introduce these wacky
No offense, Heather. Your hair doesn't look purple, mate. It looks blue. It looks blue to me, like a dark blue on my screen. It looks like a silvery blue. It looks awesome though. Big fan of Heather's work. I think I still do actually. Her Twitch is actually in the description below if you want to check her out.
Characters to our superior world.
As long as we don't learn any lessons.
Yeah, we're pretty set in our ways. No, this isn't the thing.
What do you mean?
There's always a thing, a gimmick, something like that. And time-traveling cavemen, it isn't it.
But it sounds wacky yet relatable.
Time-traveling caveman. That's like they could do like a Captain Caveman special where Captain Caveman comes to the future. I just realised I might have just given an executive an idea with that.
No, he's right. The obvious moral, modern lingo, forced catchphrases. Sounds like one of your videos.
I'm trying to figure out which celebrity cave me sounds like. Dule Hill?
I knew it. The gimmick isn't caveman movies, it's...
Yeah.
Oh, I thought those tropes seemed familiar.
Can we get a move on, please?
Yeah, we're gonna miss our big dance party.
Don't worry, Cave-usses. You can follow me. Adventure awaits!
Where'd he go?
Put on your glasses. Careful, I sense a villain with a bassy reverb is near.
Na 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 na. And it kind of works because I'm wearing a Batman shirt. Na 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 na.
I suppose I should go with him?
Hey, based on what you said about your hair, I don't care what you do. Just stay away from me. Yeah, this isn't a bad movie. It's just a touch too familiar.
Yeah. Generic. Like I said, that's why I would give it like a 6 out of 10. Very generic. Run of the mill.
Now, familiar is something the film's co-director, Chris Sanders, is very, familiar with. Co-directing films like Lilo and Stitch and How to Train Your Dragon, these aren't exactly new concepts, but
No.
he brought enough character and creativity to them so that they felt new. The Croods is sorta like that. The environment and creatures are inventively fun, but everything else is, like I said, not bad, just very much what every 2010s animated film was doing. It has a celebrity cast, quirky characters, modern speech, and it's all done.
Of course there's a celebrity cast, it's DreamWorks. DreamWorks always do a celebrity cast to boost up ticket sales. Yeah.
Well, it's just, there's not a ton else outside of that. But critics praise the hell out of it, people have wanted me to review it for years, so maybe there's something I'm missing. They did get DreamWorks out of a financial slump as Rise of the Guardians tanked pretty hard, and this one made back an impressive profit. So maybe it makes sense to go back and see if there's more to it than.
There's a sequel, isn't there? There's a Croods 2. There was talks of them possibly doing a third one as well.
I thought. Let's go back to 2013 when anime characters were just too quirky for their own good. Unlike now.
Oh.
Because everybody relives tropes in their own way.
I'm sorry, I forgot our studio has a volcano pit with a dinosaur. Body counts in the house, y'all.
Oh, iced tea as the T-Rex. I get it.
Pretty clever. Should really keep track of what we have back there. Let's take a look at The Croods. The film opens, as I not so subtly hinted, with a quirky narration from Eve, played by Emma Stone.
Most days we spend in our cave. Yep. Home sweet home. Anything new is bad. Basically anything fun is bad.
She's just got a new film out, hasn't she? A new Steven Spielberg one, hasn't she? Emma Stone. Is it Decadence Day or something like that? Or Decision Day? I know it's got the word day in it. I know Steven Spielberg directs it. Oh, Disclosure Day, that's it.
Welcome to my world.
This really was the you're probably wondering how it got here / 2 weeks earlier of its time.
Yeah.
All that changed in an instant. Our world was about to come to an end.
In fact, you could create a 2010 animated film Mad Libs out of this.
Yeah.
I want to do blank, but my family says it's bad. But blank is about to change everything.
Yeah.
I'm not even a minute in, but you can see why this is kind of on my radar.
Yeah, it's very generic because that's what films were like back then. But I keep thinking when I first saw this, like Doug reacting to this, I thought this film was about 9 years ago. I didn't think it was 13.
Like she said, her family doesn't journey out much and mostly stays in the cave to keep safe from the dangers of the world. Just by that gibberish alone, I know it's Nicolas Cage.
Yes, of course that's Nicolas Cage. I would love to see the recording studio of him, just Nicolas Cage going.
He plays Abe's father, Grug, who looks after his family, made up of his wife, Uga, played by Kathleen Keener, his son, Thunk, played by Clark Duke, and his mother-in-law, Grant, played by Cloris Leachman. Oh, and their dog named Sandy, played by, no joke, the film's male sound designer, Randy Tom.
No, Sandy, come back here. Remember the signal. Good girls wait for the signal.
I never thought I would reference Dave the Barbarian, but Dave the Barbarian, right? Their father is a stickler for rules, even down to getting the signal call when they know it's him.
Why is the signal an animal noise? Doesn't that just confuse things? I'm still waiting for the signal.
Mr. Cage, that sound effect's not in the script.
I know, it's just me, and you're never gonna question it.
You're right.
Who's up? We'll flip for it. Collar in the air. Tails, thunk Sandy.
I'll always give a family film 2 points for elder abuse.
Yeah.
Take it to the cave!
One of the cool things I like about the film is that they don't just use dinosaurs or Ice Age animals.
Yeah.
They pretty much create new ones that makes the world more exciting to explore.
The problem is, they were trying to do, the Croods, for me, it was just them trying to do, like, I don't know why this is coming to my head, Ice Age crossed with The Incredibles. I don't know if that's just me. Let me know if you agree with me on that, like a family dynamic, but with, like, animals from, like, Ice Age.
Usually by combining animals we're familiar with together. True, they look like Dr. Seuss characters ate the sidekicks from Avatar: The Last Airbender, but that just gives them more personality.
Yeah.
Who's hungry?
Good with Dad.
They get their morning food and arrive back before sundown.
Come on, come on. Darkness brings death. We know this.
Mr. Cage, again, that wasn't in the script.
I know, it's just good advice.
I know, you said it 8 times.
God. You can tell some of these scripts, it's just like, Nicolas Cage.
Eve literally finds herself reaching for more. If this was Disney, there'd be a Wish song right now.
Yes, I want to venture in the great white somewhere.
And of course, Grug doesn't like this mindset.
Stop looking for things. Fear keeps us alive, Eep. Never not be afraid.
Let me continue my obvious wrong thought for the next hour of runtime. Trust me, it won't get old.
How about a story, huh?
Oh, yeah, tell us a story.
He's not a total sourpuss, though. He does tell stories to the family using a stuffed animal that's literally a stuffed animal.
Tonight we'll hear the story of Crispy Bear. She was filled with curiosity. She saw something new and died.
Again, I know this is just hammering in the message more than it needs to be, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to see this as a spin-off of Curious George. At night, though, Eve notices something far from her home. Once again, I do realize it might have a similar issue as Disney's Dinosaur. I might actually have enjoyed it more if the characters didn't talk. Now, make no mistake, the characters are fine and the actors have a lot of charm, but the message of modern dialogue has been done so much in movies up to that point, and even nowadays, that when you get a close-up of her hand leaving the cave, it just feels really hammered in. However, if there was no talking, yet you still followed what they were about, that would be a really big moment. I feel like I'd be more sucked in through the visual storytelling and reading.
Alright, I've just gone on The Croods, alright? Directed by Chris Sanders and Kirk D'Amico. Screenplay by Kirk D'Amico and Chris Saunders. Story by Kirk D'Amico, Chris Saunders, and John Cleese. As in Monty Python's John Cleese. Are you kidding me? I did not know that. And it's got a Rotten Tomatoes score of 71%, so that's not too bad. And it made just shy of 550 million on a budget of 100 million. That's not bad, actually. Is there any truth to that?
Their expressions, and when I see them react to an amazing animal or environment they took a lot of time creating, and then hear celebrity voices that if I didn't look them up, I might be trying to wonder, oh, who's that person? Who's playing that role? It does take me out of it a little bit. It doesn't say you're in a new world with new creatures, it says you're in a 2010's anime movie, which, again, isn't bad, but it feels like there's more that can be explored.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Eve does discover something new.
Hey, Timon! I found a human sacrifice!
Hold on, not in front of kids. She discovers a guy named Guy, played by Ryan Reynolds, an inventor who's all about new ideas. And tight cave jeans, that just cracks me up.
What's that? What would that have been 5 years before Deadpool? What was Deadpool? Was that 2018? Was Deadpool 2018? Sure it was.
Fire.
Hi, Fire.
It's not alive.
He strikes me as someone who's gonna fake surf on something by the end. Wouldn't be a Chris Sanders movie without squeaking high-pitched sound, so he plays a sloth simply called Belt.
The world is ending.
No, got that wrong. Deadpool 1 was 2016. Deadpool 2 was 2018. No, I got that wrong.
What?
I'm calling it the end.
They watch so
That's the only thing I remember from this film. Da da da. That's all I remember.
many movies in the prehistoric era to be familiar with that sound. He says he's seen the world changing, which will result in their destruction if they don't get to higher ground. He checks with their family first, who of course is against the idea.
I found something new.
New! New's a big problem.
It wasn't bad.
New is always bad.
How Hollywood thinks all audiences are.
True.
Their world literally starts to crumble, as Guy said, and the cave is destroyed.
Our family portrait. I think I was blinking in this one anyway.
You really need to see this.
They decide to venture out and find another cave, discovering a colorful world they never knew existed. With that world, though, comes new dangers.
I'll take care of this. Ah!
I get the feeling there's going to be a lot of weird sounds Cage is going to make, so I'm going to guesstimate what he looked like making them in the recording booth using his own means. That was definitely Nicolisa face.
Yeah.
Alright, Dad, get him! Go get him! Okay, now you got him right. Oh, man, they're really getting out.
Okay, the slapstick is pretty great in this.
Yeah.
That's right. You can't get past this.
I would love to know the evolutionary process of how those plants ended up looking like that tiger.
Climb!
They're chased by the saber-toothed what's-it, but when night falls, I guess it turns into pitch black because the animals turn even more deadly.
The Horn of Gondor. What a week.
She summons Guy, who rushes out to rescue them. You're safe now. They're just eating your family behind us.
Ta-da!
Rabbit Nick Cage. That was definitely Rabbit Nick.
Oh god, I love Nick Cage so much.
Cage.
Whoa,
It's a baby son.
Whoa, hey, stay back. No.
It likes me.
The various ways they confuse how fire works is also pretty hilarious. Like I said, the slapstick in this can be really good.
Who are you people?
Oh, I'm sorry. We're the Croods.
DreamWorks.
Croods!
Oh, sorry. I felt like they were building up that should go there.
Yeah.
Sleep in the best beds in the business. Wake up ready to take care of yours.
To show their appreciation for saving their lives, they take Guy hostage, forcing him to help them find a cave as opposed to higher ground. Guy suggests, though, there might be caves in higher ground, as the environment around here isn't really that safe.
That's funny.
God, some of these visual jokes are good. But you're not getting a stitch out of that. Stop acting like you're getting a stitch out of that.
I'm grabbing a snack.
Okay, he's growing on me. I do forget sometimes how much of a bite DreamWorks can have. Eve tries to get closer to Guy as he shows her how to set a trap.
Ta-da! How long have you been alone?
Sorry, I already talked about Abu and Aladdin a few reviews ago.
Yeah.
The trap eventually works, and they end up having a huge feast. Guy even ends up trying to be a storyteller.
There was a beautiful tiger. She'd go near the cliff, and she slipped. And she flew.
Where did she fly?
Tomorrow.
I don't know whether to critique or respect the fact that the supposed good-looking young people in this actually seem less attractive than Disney's Quasimodo.
Oh!
I'm not sure they purposefully made their cavemen too ugly, or they purposefully made Quasimodo too cute. As they continue forward, Eep helps Guy out of his captivity.
He's loose!
Totally slap of God face.
He's loose!
Get back here now!
And that was Father Cage face. You know, for a moment I was like,
Oh, I literally rewatched that one recently. He's off camera because I had it on in the background. His face-off review he did years ago. When he grabs that woman's bum from behind and goes, oh! I love Nicolas Cage so much.
I'm afraid I was going to run out of Cage memes, but it's like a perpetual motion machine. They'll always keep generating.
I can help you, but we're gonna have to make a few changes around here.
Guy says if they're going to get anywhere, they have to listen to him, and after they agree, he makes them covers for their feet.
Where do you get these ideas?
I'm calling it a brain. I'm pretty sure it's where ideas come from.
He's like one half the cavemen from Terrible Thunder Lizards. A special hello to both of you who remember that show.
Yeah, because you talked about it on the... Was it the WB Kids one or the Fox Kids one? yeah, I definitely need to go back and maybe talk about that, because some of the shows, what the one Fox Kids, WE Kids, and all that. Yeah, I've already seen them. I used to watch it back in the day, so I can give my opinions on those shows.
They find his inventive workaround seem to get them out of danger, as opposed to in it, making grub feel less important. Alright, so it was a little kid. I knew somebody was gonna fake surf in this at some point. I like they set up Grub isn't always wrong. He just has one way of doing things that worked fine for a while, but since the world is literally changing, their ways of operating have to change too. Oh, and Ugga, I guess, glowed up somewhere.
Mom? Wow.
Even the apocalypse needs a spa day? I don't know.
Yeah.
Grub obviously doesn't like being sidelined, so he retaliates the only way a middle-aged father knows how. Lame humor.
I was up all night because all these ideas just kept coming to me. I call it a mobile home. I call them shades.
This hasn't been invented yet, but I'm thinking of calling it peak cringe.
Where do you get these great ideas? Since I don't have a brain, they're coming from my stomach down deep below and then up again into my mind.
I think that's the mantra for 90% of podcasters. Obviously.
I completely agree. I don't really listen to podcasts. The only podcasts I listen to, like, a lot, is when it comes to wrestling, it's Jim Cornette's. And Cheap Show podcast, of course. And I used to listen to one called Sequelizers, but they've stopped doing that now. So, yeah, I only really listen to maybe a small handful of podcasters now.
The family sees his desperation and tells him he doesn't have to try so hard. But it's a moot point because they finally reach Vagina Mountain. The end of the world catches up with them, though, but while Grug wants to hide in a cave, the rest want to continue forward. Grug, of course, knows who to blame for this.
Guy, run!
Bees with just a dab of sun.
Not the bees! Not the bees! Ah!
In a tar pit where Guy says there's no way out, and he knows because he lost his own family that way.
The last thing my parents told me was, don't hide. Live. Follow the sun. You'll make it to tomorrow.
And also, stay out of tar pits.
Yeah.
How's that second thing going? Of course, they bury the hatchet and learn to live with each other just before they bury themselves and learn to die with each other. But Guy has an idea. Ironic, I thought of a way to save us while in the tar pit, yet I couldn't think of a way to save my family while out of the tar pit. That'll haunt me for a while. Anyway, on to salvation.
Yeah.
The sun! We can do it! We can ride it to tomorrow!
They get to literally the edge of tomorrow. But the fog and earthquakes block their view, and they don't know if there's life or death on the other end. Grug declares a yeet of faith is needed as he offers to toss them towards tomorrow instead of hiding in a cave.
Okay, Thunk. Your turn.
I'm gonna pretend I can actually throw you, son.
Eep is the last one, as they know Grug won't be able to leap the same distance on his own.
This works good. What do you call it?
I was thinking of calling it a hug.
If somehow this language survives a few million years, I hope they still call it that.
Smoke clears. There's a bridge there the whole time.
Yeah, true.
I would recommend Sensodyne Clinical White to my patients with sensitive teeth that are looking for whiter teeth.
Our old CRM spent 30 years innovating. You know what we got? More record keeping, more...
Grug retreats into the mountains where he starts on new paintings. For only a few seconds. Yeah, it's kind of so quick I didn't even see the point of it. He locates the tiger from earlier, which... Okay, tell me there were some toys made out of this thing. It's pretty damn adorable.
Yeah.
And he figures out a way across. That's Nicolas Cage screaming meme reacting to Nicolas Cage screaming meme.
Yes!
He manages to also save the other animals. Okay, this isn't Super Metroid. You can leave a few behind. And he's reunited with his family.
You really need to see this.
I'm sure it has plenty of caves to hide in.
Generic fantasy world number 5.
This is me. My name's Eep, and this is my family, the Croods. From now on, we'll stay out here, where we can follow the light.
I am Moana. I mean, eager to explore protagonist. I'm hoping that wasn't the 60-year-old male sound editor, too. And that was The Croods. It's fine. It's got some creative visuals, the creatures are neat, the actors are all charming, most of the jokes are solid. It's just, I'm not really sure why I got so many requests for it. I thought maybe watching it again I would get into it more, but it's basically the serviceable movie I remember. And again, that's not to say it's bad, but out of Chris Sanders' fully animated movies based on very familiar ideas, this is probably his weakest. Hey, I said fully animated. But again, I really want to emphasize that doesn't make it a negative experience. It's still entertaining for the reasons it's intending to be entertaining.
So, I've got it up on my screen right now. There was a sequel, and it came out during the pandemic. November of 2020 it came out. It had a budget of 65 million, and it made 200 million. That's during pandemic. So it made 4 times its money, and it was nominated for a Golden Globe as well. I don't remember it.
Entertaining. I think I just personally found these tropes a touch too tropey to really
I didn't
fall in
remember
love
it.
with. But I'm sure people could point to some films that I like that are very tropey, that have familiar moments in there that don't really bother me that much. It's just different preferences. And honestly, maybe it's not trying to be a groundbreaking film, so to speak. Maybe it's just trying to be a nice little movie with a nice little message that, yes, is all familiar, but one of the things most of us enjoy about comfort food is how comfortably familiar it is.
Yeah.
On that note, I should see how Cave Us are doing. Oh, Malcolm and Heather couldn't get you back, so you got some food?
You're half right.
What do you mean?
Malcolm and Heather tried to take us back, but then we killed them.
What?
Yeah, we're separated by millions of years. There's gonna be some culture differences.
Well, what'd you do with their bodies? What do you think we've been eating this whole time? Oh my god, I think I'm gonna be sick.
What did you think? We were gonna trade one-liners and cute puns?
They've gone to their local chicken joint just to get those bits of chicken, haven't they? Haven't you?
My brother this morning and I wasn't even hungry.
Well, what the hell am I gonna do now?
We can take over for you.
Yeah, we look and sound exactly like them.
Might be an idea. What's your target salary?
Flesh.
Any flesh.
Alright, I could bizarrely make that work. We'll just pick up where we left off.
What about him?
Follow-up questions?
Can we eat them?
I prefer it.
Cool.
I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it, and weirdly doesn't bother me. I'm still doing cameos for charity, and this year, I'm
Still doing CFF, is he?
Insurance feels...
So yeah, listen, I do remember it. Like I said, the only thing I remember from it is da da da. That's all I remember from that. Like I said, I watched it when it first came out, like with my wife, basically my brother-in-law and my wife at the time. But I don't really remember anything from it, really, except for the da da da. That's all I remember. So, by the way, there's all my YouTube videos, by the way, I've been uploading. There's no spoilers, because they're all current ones. So, I want to say thank you ever so much for checking out today's video. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. If you are new, do check out all the other content from me. And I'll be back tomorrow. I've got a Let's Play video going live, and I've got Mass Effect going live tomorrow and Biomutant on Tuesday. I'm going to try and not upload my Let's Plays, my content too close to each other, my reactions, because if I record, say if I upload a reaction video on Monday, and then do another one on the Tuesday, the one on Tuesday doesn't do very well. So, I'm trying to make it 2 to 3 days minimum. Alright? So, anyway guys, that'll be it for this video. Have a good one. I'll see you in a bit. Peace. Bye-bye.